Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another backpack builds one, and today I'm gonna try to do a chunk and lifesteal dragon build is what I'm gonna try to do. Let's get whatever the game is giving us for sale and let's roll into inventory space. Didn't find some but found another sale item, so that should give us a, or at least this should give us an early win. Let's get inventory space, nice, found some. And let's roll one more time for it may be inventory. Found the cheap banana and the cheap healing herb. I will always buy anything that is on sale, especially early game. So let us go. And they have a banana over our healing herb, but they did not connect the banana with the pan. So theoretically, it's just a lucky run. Whoever gets more poisons. Right now we are it's 4-4. Yeah, this is actually just the lucky whoever poisons more. And we won because regen is better than banana, as this is 1 health per second and this is 4 health every 4 seconds. What? Should be almost the same. Doesn't matter. We won. Let's get a banana. Now I actually have a banana and all of these are connected to the pan, so we also do more damage. And another healing herb here just to be clear about it. And let's roll them into inventory space. And that should be it. Let's go another build. I'm gonna actually explain the build in a moment. For now, let's just play this fight and see how it goes. Theoretically, we should be winning. Theoretically, as I have 4 regen and also 3 food items, and they have no regen and 2 food items. In the early game, most of the time, whoever has more food wins. Now, this guy got Empower. From what? Oh, from the leather boot. Yeah, who cares? And 1 regen too. Once again, who cares? From what, though? From the random buff from Lump of Coal. Well, we won regardless, as Poison is good and the Reaper is good. So what the build is going to be today is going to be the following. I just want to find the deck of cards so that I can find 4 red dragon cards, and then I want to find 4 dragon eggs. And that's it. And the lifesteal class item. Anything else is going to be just random items we happen to find. Now, I did find an early corrupted crystal. I think I would like to get this. Do I want to get a winner corrupted crystal? This is going to give us a win against all the fatigue fights. So might as well. This is free wins. I'm always thinking free wins is important. You should always keep free wins in mind. And also I would say that I should transfer this over here. And I should somehow flip. I need to reorganize here to min-max my poison output. And we found the deck of cards. Very nice. So time to reorganize a little bit. So I maximize my poison output. And then we go back into the run. Okay, now we're actually done. Now 3 items are connected to the pan, and also they're all connected to the banana, and also a lot of things are inside the poison zone. Let's go. I would say this is the most min-max version yet. There was a broom, I should have taken it so I can combine it with a pan. That was a big mistake not getting the broom there. I could have gone for the shovel. I think shovel is good for us, although also pan is good for us, as this is a weapon that scales with food, and I do have enough food here. The fact that I have a corrupted crystal also applying the debuffs on the opponent's nice. Yeah, easy enough. And how much fatigue damage did I do from the crystal alone is my question here. Fatigue, 3 damage. Nice, and then 4, it would instantly shoot out to 7 the next second. Do I want leather armor? I would say no. The idea is I want to go for dragons. So just find... I might as well start with the lovers as always, but I'm not gonna get more of the lovers. Let's go here. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want the deck of cards right now. The only card I really care about, and I really mean the only card, is this one. The whole lizard. So that's in legendaries, and legendaries up here later. So I would say we don't want that. From the next turn onward, I'm gonna take them to the side to not have them roll into random cards. I don't want to do a deck build. Just want to get the regen right now in the 11 lifesteal early game. So with 6 regen, we should beat most of the things, especially alongside poison. The poison is a late game build, and the regen is helping us get to late game, being the idea here as to how we want to handle this. And now fatigue kicks in, they're already at 4 damage, and they're gone. Easy enough. Easy enough. And we found a villain sword extremely early, so theoretically I should transition over to a villain sword build. So this thing says melee weapons deal -2 damage, and this deals +4 damage per melee weapon connected. And as far as I'm concerned, you can connect about... let me actually count how many you can connect here. I would say about 11 is what I would say. You can connect about 11. So it's the outside stars each get a dagger. Will I find so many daggers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 more inside, so that would be 12. Up to 12. So at 12, this would be doing 50 damage. You know what? Let's try this. I have never, ever, ever done a villain sword build. So let's try a villain sword build. Never, ever done this before. Hopefully this is gonna be good. So right now, this takes 2 damage away from this, but gets 4 damage itself. Is this a melee weapon? No. So what are melee weapons, to be honest? Now it comes in... Can I... Does this work here with... If I write melee? Yes, it does. So are there 1-spotter melee weapons? There are not. There are only 2 spotters. Obviously, I will buy the Cursed Dagger now. Actually, why would I go for Cursed Dagger? I still want the Vampirism thing. I will stick to the Vampirism idea. Although this is a free melee weapon, is what I'm thinking. Obviously, the daggers are the main thing I want, and also wooden swords. Yeah, wooden swords and daggers. But although wooden swords will take energy away from us because they will be attacking. So I think daggers is the main thing I want to find. I want to find like 3, 4, 5 daggers, as those don't spend energy like at all. Yeah, these are 0 energy weapons. Can I say stamina 0, for example? Stamina, no, that's not a thing. Okay, so the time has come, we go to a dagger build, as those are the only 0 cost things. Let's transition over to a completely different build I never ever have done before. So this is exciting to me. And if it works, it works. Now I'm gonna try to make this into a 50 damage weapon, by the way. Right now it's doing 6 to 8. I wouldn't really say it's that powerful as of this very moment. This is still doing 4 to 5, this is doing 6 to 8. Having a double weapon build obviously makes it better. They have a spike here, which is pretty bad for us. We should have this still though. And we won. Very nice. This villain sword is a very weird weapon in general to use. Let's go here and let's roll into hopefully a dagger. I found a leather bag and also found a wooden sword. Once again, energy issues is the main thing. 0.7 energy, 0.7 energy. Oh, this is 1 energy, and this is also 2 energy. Let's try getting another sword and making this more powerful. Not really sure if it's worth it though. I want daggers. Anything that doesn't spend energy. So now this does 10 to 12 damage, so that's a lot more. But my energy is gonna go down fast enough for us to have energy issues. Now the good thing is that this is most of the time never gonna run out of stamina. The way it is functioning. It might roll out of stamina. Oh, nice, we won. It might roll out of stamina, but it's pretty slim chance. On the Reaper Scythe, that's a no. Let's go here. The corrupted crystal should be sold back at some point. Could go for a poison dagger maybe, but I don't really care about this. Very high energy usage, who cares? I could buy the Cap of Resilience to make it into a Cap of Discomfort. And I think that is a good idea in general. So let's transition over to a Cap of Discomfort over here. Is that a good idea? I would say yes. I would say yes. And even more inventory space, very nice. So let's continue on. I should also take the deck of cards away when I'm rerolling, I forget about that. Will I go for the dragon build? I'm not really sure. You know what? Actually, let's forget the dragon build. I should just throw away anything I have here to go all in into the villain sword build. So I should throw these out so that I can get my villain sword to be exactly what I want it to be, which is gonna be a god weapon. So for the weapon of choice now, I'm between 2 choices. Now the idea was to just get the Nocturnal Locklifter. The weapon steals 20% life and your healing is amplified and your vampirism also steals life. But I think Cursed Dagger for 1 more melee weapon also applies debuffs, also spends 0 stamina on the villain sword play. That's 4 more damage on the villain sword. And also this gives even crit chance and accuracy. I think we're gonna go this route. And let's completely transition away from the idea of going for the dragons. And I want to 100% stick to what I want to do. Spikes cheap, I wouldn't really say that we need that. Reduce damage taken by 25% of the start of the battle is this thing. This is not a melee weapon, this is a ranged weapon. If stones were melee weapons, then obviously you know how to create a villain sword. But that's not a thing. Attack speed. I honestly, yes, I would say yes on the attack speed. So you go like that. And you go here and you go here. And if anything, I would like to reorganize and put the Cursed Dagger also touch the coffin storage. So that it always poisons. Well, in that vein, I should just flip it like that. As simple as this. And this is still taking away the damage from everything. We found a ruby egg. Now I'm gonna stick to the stupid idea now. Attack speed. I guess I could put attacks from the villain sword. Yeah, I should do that, so it does more damage. Roll them. And find another melee weapon, honestly. Let's take it. It's a melee weapon, it spends 1 energy. Anything that spends a lot of energy is actually good for us. Because it's not gonna fire while the villain sword is gonna fire. The more overhead energy these things spend, the better it is for us. Definitely by the Hungry Blade. Definitely by the leather bag. The one, the Cup of Resilience. Not taking that much damage and not getting crit to death is good in general. Like, let's just go with what we have. We need to find more weapons. We need to find so many more weapons, actually. We need to find a lot more weapons. Should just take whatever weapon I find. This has a 1 second attack speed right now. 14 to 16 damage is pretty high up there. This thing, even though it doesn't do damage, it does still apply the debuffs it's supposed to apply. This guy has anti-debuff attack, of course. But as long as we're blinding them, they're not gonna be attacking us. It's a race. It's a race. We're winning. We won the race. Very nice. Very nice. And obviously, let's get this. As I just mentioned, we want as many random weapons as possible. So now I also have a... This gives us Vampirism at the start of the fight. Start of the battle, gain 1 Vampirism. So that's nice. The spear, I would say, is very irrelevant. Yeah, I don't want to buy spear. Banana. I could go to banana. I could also go to heroic potion. Attack speed is a bit irrelevant. We're gonna stick to the poison zone. Let's roll, actually. Find another vampire blade. I'm gonna buy that. Mana orb. Wait a minute. I think the mana blade, which should be down here. You know what? I can just find it in recipe. Yeah, here it is. This spends 0.5 stamina, so this has a chance of taking away from my hits on my 0.7 stamina weapon. I'm not gonna risk it. We're just gonna go with Hungry Blade. And let's continue. Hungry Blades are good for this. Because they give us 1 vampirism at the start of the fight. I said they also take away my regen and transform it into vampirism, which is also good. They're gone. They are gone. This thing is now doing 18 to 20 damage. Easy win. Easy win. I'm just scaling. As long as I gain 1 weapon per turn, I'm still maintaining my scalability in a correct amount. I'm gonna reorganize the moment. Let's throw in inventory space. Roll them. And I found a hammer, which pretty much is one of the best case scenarios, as this thing literally doesn't even attack ever. I don't want this to attack, because this spends 3 stamina, so it's never gonna attack, so it's not gonna be an issue for our DPS. Would say attack speed on that. I think all my weapons are connected, yes. I'm missing a spot on the poison zone in there. It's okay, let's go. I do enjoy the hammer, actually, that's the best case scenario, as I said. I'm gonna reorganize and put everything around the villain sword in a moment. And now the villain sword is doing 22 to 24 damage. The crit chance is however many debuffs they have. So right now they have 5 debuffs, so that's 5% crit chance and hit and gone. With a 5% crit chance, we just crit for 48. Very nice. This is insane, man. This is insane. Dark Blade is actually working out energy. Very nice. And we found a cheap lightsaber, which, by the way, use 3 of your blindness to blind the opponent. You know what? This is actually good. Use 3 of your regen, which I have full regen right away. So this is gonna fire in the moment it attacks. 1.2 stamina is also good for us. I mean, hammer is definitely better. I'm thinking right now that if I take this, it's gonna take away my healing herbs, and I'm thinking that the Hungry Blades make the healing herbs into vampirism, which is better than making the opponent blind. No, that's not true. Making the opponent blind for 5 seconds might be better. Because that's 7 blind is, for this thing, 7% crit chance and attack and hit chance through the Chris Dagger. Yeah, we're gonna go with blind. And I can even make it into Darkness Saber. Do I want a Darkness Saber, though? This thing deals more damage based on each debuff on your opponent attack use mana. No, that's not something I want. I want this, though. Blinding the opponent is definitely something we want. So let's throw that in. And that's even more damage. And for now we continue. This is gaining either on power or mana or stamina. Wait, no, let's go. Now this does even more damage. So this now is doing... yeah, 26 to 28. Wow, that was very fast. Almost killed him instantly. I'm doing a bunch of zeros. But the moment the villain sword attacks were good. And we won. Very nice. Very nice. Villain sword build is working out. In practical, it's great sword. This is godlike. But this is too much room. We slowly start dwindling away from logic here and going into it takes too much room and it is not worth it. Yeah, this is like too many spots for the damage. This is good though. The hammer is decent. Nice. Let's continue rolling. Didn't find any food. I did find a blood amulet for vampirism gloves. Do I want vampirism gloves for more attack speed on the villain sword? Actually, this is 40% attack speed. I think it's worth it. I would say we throw away the garlic. As always, garlic has to go. Another day, another garlic throwaway. Vampire gloves, attack speed boost, as I said. And let's go. And let's go. Also, reducing opponent's healing by 30% through the Captain's Comfort is important. 7 blindness on them. Boom, boom. Look at them. Already at half health. This is doing 3D to 3D2 right now. And they just activate their ability. They got a bunch of shielding. They also have... Ah, we're gonna lose this one. We're gonna lose this one. Fair enough. Our first loss through this run. Found another Gloves of Haste. And I also found a dagger. Very nice. Dagger goes here. So even more damage for this thing. Another Gloves of Haste. This doesn't really fit. Unless I push literally everything 1 spot up. And then the sword goes 1 spot to the left. First of all, definitely by the inventory space. Does the attack speed fit? I mean, it should fit. This is 20% attack speed, by the way. Let's go. Roll them. And didn't find anything of importance. And now I did find a poison and also more attack speed. Do I care about the poison? I really don't care about the poison zone. Let's actually reorganize so that this fits. And give me a second, I'm coming right back up. Okay, we're back. Another wooden sword, actually. That's something I didn't even realize is here. We're gonna stick to the blindness right away. I'm gonna put one more wooden sword here. And then I have room for one more weapon. First of all, the dagger can be like that. And this can flip like this. Just so that it gets the Curse Dagger boost. So I can fit... First of all, this can go outside. I guess one can go down here. I have room for one or two more weapons. Yeah, one weapon over here for sure. Like one weapon fits exactly on this spot. And then one weapon fits where the gloves are down here. Oh, that's mad. I don't know how I'm gonna fit the gloves. Anyway, let's go for now. And we're gonna see how we're gonna fit everything. This there is not an issue. Everything is connected. 3d4 to 3d6 damage. Let's go. We are super poisoned, but they're gonna die in 3 or 4 hits from now. 3d4 life, go. One more hit. One more hit. Oh no! We died from the 69 poison. So close. So close. Another dagger. Very nice. Forget the wooden sword. We're going dagger for sure. Dagger goes here. You know what? I have another boost there. The gloves are starting to be an issue, honestly. These attack speed gloves. Because, yeah, you can go like that. This banana can be whatever, doesn't matter. And then I have room for one more weapon down there. Over here in this little spot. And then there is even more room down here. Man, what weapons are you supposed to use on this? I really don't understand the design of this thing. The design is very off. Because there are no single spotter weapons. Is the issue. There is literally only 2 more rooms left. One is here. And one is here. So 2 more weapons can join. I would say we go with attack speed on the villain sword. Yes. Go here. And the rest... Ooh, the items don't fit. Yeah, this doesn't really fit. I guess attack speed's gonna go on something else. Like nothing! Oh no, one more down. Nice, nice. Yeah, everything's okay. We could do this. But why would I give attack speed to these 2 weapons? That's not smart. Let's roll them. Forget the Captain's Comfort. We're in early game burst build. I'm even thinking about, yeah, put like a corrupted crystal on the villain sword. So that we one smack the opponent with it when they're low life and we destroy them. This attack speed here, I guess faster vampiric gloves firing is good. Let's go. This is still connected to everything. I need one more dagger, I think. 2 more daggers, I would say. Opponent's blinded, let's go. We didn't even do any damage to them. 44 on the damage there. 43. And we should be losing. No, we lost. I wouldn't say this is a good early game build. Actually, I would say it's only an early game build. The opposite of what I said. Let's go here. Let's go here. So we have more late game damage. Do I want to start with some healing herbs? Why though? No, I'm still waiting for one more weapon. I could buy Ripsablade now. Another Vampire Blade. I would say yes to that. I might as well buy cheap inventory space. And let's go. And let's go. One more weapon left and the build is done. I would say. I need the villain sword to always attack. I'm seeing out of stamina on the villain sword. What? Again? Again out of stamina? Again out of stamina? Again out of stamina? Again? What is spending the stamina? What is spending the stamina? Somewhere along the way, we lost the trick. Does any of my weapons have too much One. This is 0.7. 1. 1.2. 1. 3. 2. So most of... And then these are 0, 0. The only thing I'm thinking about as to what could be the issue right now is maybe when the opponents have shields. I'm hitting into the shields. And I'm making myself have less attack chance. That's the only thing I'm thinking here. I'm literally only missing one spot here. As of what weapon is missing. I could buy a glowing crown. Not that I need it though. Heroic potion? Why not? Might as well go for heroic potion. Found vampirism again. Ah, let's go. You know what? This stone fits for 1 more damage. I'm gonna keep the regen though. And let's go. Let's go. Let's go and hope for the best. I think we're gonna lose, by the way. I don't think this is a good build. But let's do it. And this is actually a good build. This is actually a god build, not only a good build. They even have a present here. Let's see how this can go. Early game is going well. As long as this is not hitting out of stamina. We hit him for 98 crit there. It's a race. We're gonna lose it, most likely. Most likely, and we're gonna lose the run, to be honest. Nice. So this was a perfect run until we entered Endless. I would say. And then we lost literally every single fight because the opponent started scaling more and more life. And we lost through that. As this thing is doing 47 to 49 damage. Obviously, the best in slot items for this is a dagger. But still, 47 to 49 damage, the villain sword. This is the best I could do with the villain sword. Maybe you can comment down below and tell me if I ever find it again what I was actually supposed to do. I think the main play is just go with daggers so that this thing attacks fast. And then just go with as many extremely expensive energy things like as many hammers as possible, for example. Or pans that also spend 2 stamina. Because you want all the stamina to get funneled into the 0.7. I think the wooden swords with the 1 stamina usage and the hungry blades with the 1 stamina usage were an issue. But it is what it is. Can I see the damage at the end? Yeah, I mean, the villain sword did all the damage. These almost never attacked. Still, I did enjoy this. It was a fun build. Yeah, villain sword build, I guess. It's a loss, although it was a win with literally full lives until we got into Endless, where we lost every single fight, which is very weird, by the way. This very rarely happens. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.